let people know what's the difference between good and bad wine. I feel like some people who don't really understand wine, they go off the label or they go off the name, and it may not be good or bad. So how do you guys weigh in, like with your wine? How do you know like this is the right wine that I'm going to produce versus not?
It's really about the profile. It's like really about the profile of the wine. So in it, we could kind of even take it. I'll make it comparable for like most people who are listening. If you think about alcohol, and so like you got to think about like what makes a good spirit. And so a lot of times in it, you think about like the profile of it. And so when you drink it, like you got to think about what is the smell of this, or when I drink it and like after I swallow it, like does it burn or what is the taste? And so you got to think about the overall profile is really what makes it. And so in it, a lot of times this is why you see the different price points with wines. And so even our price point, like online, our bottle was $26. At Wegmans is around like 20. And so in it, like we're not a cheap wine, but we're not a super expensive wine. But like we're right there where it's kind of in like that close to premium category. But there's some wines that are $10, $6, something like that. And with that, you kind of get a better understanding of the craftsmanship or what you can expect in that product. And so I think a lot of times, just the overall profile of what you're looking for, that's the biggest thing. And so I'll tell anyone if you're unsure about a wine or what you really want to go for, you know, you pay a little bit more. I think you'll get something you like, And so I think with it, you really pay what you get. You really get what you pay for. That's kind of a model I think in this space. If you're maneuvering through it and really unsure, but I think the other piece of it is really trial and error. You really got to understand like what is your flavor profile that you like, because I can tell you with these two are polar opposites, like in wines. And so it's some people I know that love this, that would probably hate this wine because they feel like this is too sweet. And I know some people who will love this wine, they feel like, hey, this is cool, but it's really not for me. And so really it's kind of really understanding like what is your flavor profile? What is it that you like? What is it that you're looking for in like consuming a wine? Because I think that's the other thing we really want to do with Shockoe is just kind of really create this whole idea of community in wine where everyone has different profiles. Everyone likes different things. And with that, how can we be responsive to the consumer who feels like they're not heard, who feels like, they have an opinion, they have a voice, but there's not a brand that's really out here kind of figuring out how can they provide the offerings of what they want.